Alright, starting with the 1865, that is the year we're going to be looking at for the 2-cent piece. Now you can look for some of these different types of errors on other 2-cent coins as well. This coin here has a rim clip, so as we zoom in there on the rim of the coin, you can see that small clip. Now this coin here sold for $352 at auction. Now here is another 1865 2-cent piece. Now this has the fancy 5. So here's the difference between the plain 5 and the fancy 5 on the date 1865 for the 2-cent piece. Now you can see the fancy 5, it has that little curve there at the top. Pretty easy to distinguish the fancy 5 from the plain 5. Now back to this coin here, this is the fancy 5 and it also has a mint error. So it has a cud here on the reverse of the coin, which is also a die break. You can see that extra metal there on the rim of the coin. You can look for that on all kinds of different coins, not just 2-cent coins, even on modern coins as well. Now this coin ended up selling at auction for over $1,000 and it is graded by PCGS at an AU58. Something you also want to look for on these coins is a double die obverse. So you want to look for doubling on the lettering of the coin. You know, here's a couple different examples of that on the word trust, and you can also look for doubling there on the arrow as well. So always be on the lookout for that with your coin microscopes, coin loops. I do have those available on couchcollectibles.com. Now here is an 1865 2-cent coin that is extremely valuable. This coin sold for over $25,000 at auction. And that's because the coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 red. Again, this is the fancy 5 as well. So to have this coin in this condition, it is super, super rare. Now you also have to keep in mind in 1865, they did produce over 13 million of these coins. So they're not a key date. You know, they made a lot of these coins. However, like I said, to have it in this condition, that is what makes it valuable. That high grade of a mint state 67 red. This coin, like I said, sold for over $25,000. Now, if you compare that to an 1865 2-cent coin here that is graded at a VF30, this coin only sold for around 30 bucks at auction because of that lower grade. That condition is nowhere near the mint state 67 grade condition. So big difference there in values just based on the condition of the coin. Now here is a very rare mint error. So we have a 2-cent coin design that was actually struck onto an Indian head penny planchet, Indian head cent 1-cent planchet. That's why the whole design is being cut off there, and this coin sold for over $9,000. Whew, can't beat that for 2 cents. Alright, here is some things that you want to look for with your coin microscopes. This is the 1865 date that is over the 1865. So you can really see it there on the 1 and the 8, as well as the 6 and the 5. Here's a couple different examples of that. Actually, a few different examples. We got 5 different examples where the 1865 is over the 1865. So again, pay attention to that closely with your coin microscopes. You never want to pass up something like this because it can add value to your coin. That way you guys don't get you know, ripped off when you go to sell the coin. You know, most people will not look and take the time to look for stuff like this. Alright, here's an 1865 that is the plain 5. However, it is the high graded version of this coin. So it's graded at a mint state 66 red by PCGS. That is where all of the value is at, in the high grade itself. And that's why the coin sold for over $15,000. 15 grand. Now here is a proof coin from 1865. So again, the proof 2-cent piece graded by PCGS at a proof 66 red. This coin sold for over $16,000. Now here is another mint error coin from 1865. This is graded at an AU55. Of course, the coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best grade or condition you can get. And this has a rotated die. So when you flip this coin over, the design is rotated. So it should not be rotated like that. That gives the coin a little bit of value, and that's why the coin sold for over $125, even at an AU55 grade. Now here is a coin that cannot be graded because it has so much damage to the coin, but it does have that repunch date that we looked at in 1865 over in 1865. The coin still sold for over $90, even just graded at a genuine coin by PCGS. Now here is another RPD repunch date. Unfortunately, this one has been cleaned, so damaged. Do not clean your coins. Annex still gives it a grade at an EF 40, but this coin did sell for over $115. So if the coin was not graded, it could have sold for even more money. So definitely do not clean your coins. Feel free to check out my other videos here on the channel where we show you even modern and newer coins to look for in your pocket change that can be valuable. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out those videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.